What's up YouTube? How we doing? We're back again with another video. As you can see, I got a fresh trim, fresh cut, looking nice. I've got a good one for you guys today. Today we're going to be doing, just like the other video of how to grow a big chest, today we are doing how to grow big arms. Big arms.
Wait, let me zoom in.
Can you? Now, disclaimer, although the truth is that your arms mainly do consist of your triceps, today we will be focusing on the biceps side. If you do want huge arms on the width, I would recommend focusing on triceps. I'll make another video about that in the future. But for now, if we're talking about the peak, you know, the guns, calm down, the biceps. So I'm going to be breaking it down, showing you guys what I do for my bicep workout. It's been very much the same for all the years I've worked out. You know, you just want to target all the parts of your bicep, which consists of the short head, which is this front part here, the long head, which is this part here. You can see that.
Raise your hand.
Which consists of the peak, and then the brachialis, which is the line over here. So what we'll be doing today, just 3 bicep exercises. That's all you need. Biasing all 3 of those areas, so 1 exercise to bias each area more. So the 3 exercises we'll be doing today is, number 1, we're going to be doing incline bench curls. So having the hands behind the body, working the biceps in the lengthened position. That will be targeting the long head of the bicep. I like to start off with those. Then we'll be moving on to number 2, which is preacher curls, working the bicep in the shortened position in front of the body, front of the plane of your body. That will be working the short head, which is this area here. And then number 3 we'll be doing is hammer curls. Now hammer curls is the best for working the brachialis, because to work that or to bias that, you want to be working in a neutral grip position in order to target that one. Although the brachialis is not as large as the short head and the long head, I would still very much recommend it. It is not a part you want to ignore, because the brachialis, working that can actually push up the rest of your bicep. I learned that from, so you want to target the brachialis because that will actually push up the long head and the short head, which will make your peak higher. Nice. Don't ignore that. It is a very good part to include as well if you want a huge peak on your biceps. But yeah, besides that guys, my ankle is killing me. I think I have a high ankle sprain. I think I did it while squatting last week, and honestly the pain doesn't seem to be going away. Hopefully it does. It only hurts when I'm walking. It doesn't hurt, like, it's not crazy, it's just there, but we're getting through that. And then I finally got my second body composition scan the other day, yesterday, and I'll be talking about that more when we get to the gym. All right, let's go. All right, so I just pulled up to the gym now, talking about my second body scan. So I finally got another one. It's been about 3 months. The last one I got was in December. It's good to see how far I've progressed. Definitely wasn't as much as I was hoping, but that's okay. The most important changes is that I dropped the percent in body fat, dropping from 15.7% body fat down to 14.8. My goal is 9% eventually. The guy did say, you know, obviously every time you drop a percent, the next percent becomes harder and harder to achieve. I did slack off in the last month with my diet. First like 2 months I was very strict, but last month I've been taking it a bit easy, so I'm not too surprised about that. Did drop 1 kilo as well, dropping from 71.8 down to 70.9. It was mainly just fat. It just basically dropped fat. It was 100 grams of muscle, but 800 grams of fat that I lost, so very good ratio there. I guess I just got to continue, keep going. It's a slow process, you know, that's obvious. You can't just put on a bunch of muscle and lose a bunch of fat unless you take the unnatural route, but that's just the way it is if you want to be natty. And yeah, you just got to keep going. As long as you're making progress, that's all that matters. But let's get into the gym and I'm gonna show you guys how to build those arms. All right, sound good? Sound good? Sound good?
Yes.
All right, let's go guys. Let's go! Okay guys, starting off with incline bench curls. Now me personally, I love to go real heavy with this. I think you get one of the best bicep pumps you can. You really feel it, makes your arms look so huge. You really want to focus on getting full range of motion with this movement, controlling the way it heats, because you can injure yourself. But honestly, this is my favorite bicep exercise you can do. Disclaimer though, your arms will hurt the next day if you go heavy. Now moving on to machine preacher curls. With this one, you really want to make sure you're locked into the pad. As you'll see, I adjust to make sure my armpits sit directly against the pad. You really want to get locked in just to make sure you have correct leverage. With the movement, I like to explode upwards and then control it on the way down. I have the tempo, which is up as fast as I can, and you want to lower it down for about 2 seconds, making sure you always control it. You also want to make sure you don't overextend at the bottom, because you can end up injuring your elbows with this. Just make sure you're getting a good squeeze, a good pump. Alright guys, so with the third exercise, hammer curls, you really want to take it patient. You want to squeeze at the top every rep. As you can see, every time I bring it up, I'll try and hold it for a good half second, a second, really getting that contraction in the bicep. It helps a lot. You can feel it a lot more, trust me, trying to do a lot more control. And I see a lot of people swinging when they do hammer curls. But you really want to keep your posture straight. You don't want to swing, you want it all to come from your bicep. You know, you really want to control the weight up and down as well. And just making sure, you know, you're also trying to get full range of motion as much as your bicep allows you to. And yeah, you don't want to cheat the curls. If you cheat the curls, you'll cheat your gains as well. You know, that's just the way it is. And well, that's it for the biceps, guys. That's all I do, those 3 exercises. That's what you do to get big arms.